what concerns me is I can't bring my kids away with me on vacation without having that vacation interrupted and having private times at 6 o'clock in the evening on a beautiful night in a beautiful Canadian beach.
I appreciate that you want to spend time with your family. It is a great story, but the issue is a story.
It's a story.
It's a great narrative for sure.
It's a great
but at the end of the day, Justin,
do you have any kids?
You're going on vacation. No, don't put your hands on me.
Guys, Trudeau, he's on Tofino Beach today, walking and dancing and skipping rocks and having a gay old time. He's having a great time. And this YouTube, I don't know if you call him a YouTuber. I've never seen him before, but I got to give him credit. Credit because he made the video. His name's Kian Bexty. This is what we're going to watch. Trudeau is walking on the beach in Tofino, and Kian interrupts him. I want you guys to tell me. I'm going to tell you what I think about it. I want you guys to leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. Do you agree with this or disagree with this?
I ask you though.
Sorry, sir.
I'll just ask you super quickly. Your minister said that going on vacation. No, don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me.
Then please.
Your minister said that.
Okay, you see that? Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. I said this to my wife. I'm upstairs. Just like 5 minutes ago, I said, I'm going to do a video about this. And I said some things that I was going to say. And she goes, don't say that. Nobody's going to like you. And I don't care. Don't like me then. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. I'm putting my hands on you. That's what I'm doing.
Going on vacation on road trips actually causes the world to be set on fire.
Thank you, sir.
We're wondering
Have a good
how
day.
you can justify coming on a huge plane. Would you say that you're hiding from your caucus, actually?
Wasn't it a beautiful day?
Yes.
Are you enjoying your
Hiding
time
from
on
your
vacation?
caucus?
Good. You having a good time on vacation, sir?
I'm
Are
happy
you on
to speak with
vacation?
you because actually
You
this
on
is the first
vacation?
time we've been
Are
able
you
to
on
speak
vacation?
with you
Have a
because
good
your
day.
government is so...
RCMP.
We want to know why you can justify going on a chartered
Watch this. I caught this. Watch this.
government flight when your minister says that going on a simple road trip...
See that?
The line is right here.
Trudeau goes over and talks to a kid. I'm like, why is he talking to children? Oh, a child ran up to him, recognized Trudeau. That's what I thought. Watch. Right here. Get your hand out of the pocket.
We want to know
The kid.
why you can justify going on a chartered government
Right
flight
here.
when your minister says that going on a simple road trip...
The line is right here.
Okay.
Why don't you want to?
Sure, thank you.
I'll be with you in a bit.
Thank you. I appreciate
I'm thinking, what, did the kid convince him to talk to this fella? What's going on here? Why all of a sudden would he talk to a child and then go, I'll be right with you? And I realize it's because it's his kid. His kid was upset with dad because the media was talking to him. And I don't like this when it involves kids. He just wants to get this over and done.
So tell me.
I just want to know. I want you to tell me. I ask the questions. I'm the judge. You can ask me one question, I'll ask you.
He wants to talk about family.
Hey, sure. Do you think Prime Minister should be able to have a family life?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can you imagine?
One question. No, I didn't ask one question.
You've
You
asked
asked one
multiple
question.
questions.
You haven't
I'm gonna
answered
ask
one though.
more.
So
I'm going to ask one more.
families get.
Do you
Prime ministers
think-
get to have a family
do you
life.
think-
Journalists also get to have
do you
access to
think-
prime ministers.
I have. Okay. So what's your question?
Well, I wanted to know if you're hiding from your caucus, why you won't call a caucus meeting.
Okay. I am not hiding from my caucus, and I've had many, many conversations and meetings with caucus. Okay, your question for you now. Can you imagine, and do you think that kids who grow up in a Prime Minister's
Big
family
Cowboys.
deserve to have a normal-ish life with their family?
Absolutely, yeah.
Okay. And can you understand?
Can I ask
that,
a question now?
Sure, go ahead.
So you are passing a bill right now. You're pushing through a bill that's going to, it's called the Online Harms Act. And you're sort of putting a bunch of policy in behind
This is actually a great question.
protecting children. You say it's all about protecting children, but that bill is actually going to censor Canadians' ability to access the internet. to exercise free speech. Why put those two bills together? Why not separate them?
Yeah.
First of all, it's actually not doing any censoring of the internet, and it's entirely
true.
focused on protecting kids. So,
Not true.
my kids spend an awful lot of their life dealing with me as Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Every now and then, I get to go away and watch my kids playing in the water. And this is the 10 days I get on vacation for the entire summer. And as you know, I work more days a week than the vast majority of Canadians.
You've actually taken hundreds of vacation days last year.
Hold it.
I'll let you finish. Sorry.
I work incredibly hard, and I get to be dad with my kids with nothing else going on for 10 minutes. My son was just out there in the water, splashing around, and he came to see me because he was so excited that I came out to see him, and he instead saw me, giving an interview, being Prime Minister again, and right now he just wants me to be my dad, and I'm trying to give him a little bit of that right now.
I know this is not going to be popular. He gets his kids for a week. Him and Sophs, they split up. He gets the kids for a week. The kid is 10. I got an 11-year-old. I took my 11-year-old out today on the boat on a water bomber. And if anybody came up to me and interrupted my time, my hands are going to go on them. It's just going to happen. I don't care if I like the guy, dislike the guy. I know where he's coming from. The last thing I would do is interrupt this dude that I'm not a fan with on a beach in Tofino.
I'm happy to take questions when I'm in Ottawa. I'm happy to take questions when I'm making announcements. I do more media press conferences than any other politician these days.
We actually had to sue you to get into the government debates.
Who do you work for?
I work for the Counter Signal, but
Okay, what is that?
formerly it's a conservative, albeit right-wing news outlet based out of Calgary, and we had to fight to get into the leaders' debates during the last election. Why did you stop? You might say it was the debate commission, but it's a debate commission that you created.
No, it's
stopped
not.
a lot of independent journalists from coming in to ask questions.
The Ottawa Press Gallery is a self-regulating body of journalists who make determinations who gets to be members of political journalists in the Parliamentary Press Gallery. The government has no say in that. It's your peer journalists who make decisions about who gets accredited to the Parliamentary Press Gallery.
Do you think that it's a little bit strange that your minister, Mark Holland, said that going on a road trip...
We're just going to change...
No, I'm just going to keep asking you questions. Well, hopefully it's okay. Mark Holland said that going on a road trip...
He has to keep on asking
equivalent to setting
questions.
the world. Do you see any similarities between yourself and Joe Biden's current political situation?
No.
Guarantees this.
You trying to...
Now we've got a lot of questions.
Sure.
I guess my last question is, do you believe that good people should be stepping up in politics for all different parties?
I think that good people should be elected to office for sure. I think that that's an important thing.
Do you realize that one of the challenges we have right now is good people are looking at the costs of being in politics, being in public life?
Yeah?
Costs on family, costs on all sorts of different levels.
Yeah? Big
and
cost.
wondering whether or not it's worth it.
It's not worth it.
Are you calling yourself a good person here?
No.
I thought that was pretty good. You calling yourself a good person. I thought that was pretty good.
Whether or not it's worth it.
Are you calling yourself a good person here?
No, I am saying that my job right now is to try and encourage people to step up into politics.
See, this is where I have the problem. My job is to encourage people to become police officers. But they don't want to become cops. You want to know why? Because Trudeau called all RCMP members systemically racism. That's what he said. Nobody's applying to be an RCMP member. Nobody. There's no applicants. The RCMP is so short, it's actually destroyed itself because of this guy. That's one of the reasons. Nobody is proud to be a cop right now, even though you should be proud. So when I hear Trudeau complain about, hey, wow, like I got somebody torturing me on the beach. Well, you know what? You tortured us. That's what you did to us. So now you know how it feels. Even though I disagree with Kean interrupting him and his son during playtime. Circle time, Jessup.
And that's part of what I'm doing. And a lot of people look at the aggressiveness of tracking someone down and challenging them on vacation while they're on the beach trying to spend some time with their 10-year-old son, who I'm going to have to go try and explain that to. A lot of people will say, wow, I don't know that they'd want to sign up for this. And one of the challenges we have in a democracy is we need to make sure that good people from all different parties step up and not get their private time turned into public time.
Are you looking for a replacement right now?
No, I am absolutely not. I am running in the next election.
Guarantees. And I love it. I love it because he's not quitting. Get beat by Polyev. He's guaranteeing that he's running in the next election.
Does it not concern you that wherever you go, you get a lot of backlash because of what you're doing?
Okay, so that's the idiot. I don't know. It's the cameraman, the camera girl. Keegan's doing fine. And she just absolutely ruined his interview by throwing out a dumb question. Let's listen to it again. Look at, he's about to snap. I'm snapping. Who are you? Like, everything's going good.
Does it not concern you that wherever you go, you get a lot of backlash because of what you're doing?
What concerns me is I can't bring my kids away with me on vacation without having that vacation interrupted and having private times at 6 o'clock in the evening on a beautiful night in a beautiful Canadian beach.
I appreciate that you want to spend time with your family. It is a great story, but the issue is
It's a story. It's a
It is
story.
It's a great narrative
great
for
story.
sure.
It's a great
but at the end of the day, Justin,
do you have any kids?
You were the
Do you have any
prime.
kids?
No, I don't.
Do you
At
have
the end of
any
the day,
kids?
at the end of the day, Justin, you were the prime minister.
Yes. So
and
I'm
you-
not allowed to have a vacation with my kids.
I think that Canadians need to get answers from you more often than they do.
dare you.
Okay.
I think that you hide behind press conferences, that you determine who gets access to, so that you can make sure
I've
that
just given
state-funded
you-
journalists.
That's true.
Definitely, and I
That's an
appreciate
access.
that. But
Okay.
this is what we had to do. We had to fly out to Tofino to find you on a beach
No, you
to
didn't.
ask you just several questions.
That's the job
When
you get paid to
throw
do.
a-
Did you do this for free, or are you going to get paid for this? Because you're a paid.
Hopefully I get paid. Hopefully this was good enough content that people want to chip in. But the thing is, you've had me arrested outside of your house, Justin. Yes, you have. Yes, Terry Guillon actually called the RCMP to pull me out of a press conference. When it was the press conference actually where you were talking about how monetary policy, you don't think about it very often. But you had your media advance.
Canada's.
You had your media advance call the RCMP because I was going to ask questions that you didn't want. I wasn't the CBC, I wasn't CTV, I wasn't Global News, so you had me arrested. So we came
You
out
have
here.
your countercultural way of doing things, and you're getting this message out. I hope you get lots of likes.
See, I don't like that part. It's not about lots of likes. It's about a paycheck. It's about money. Has nothing to do with likes. Well, yeah, if you like it, he gets paid more. And so do other people.
I'm sure you will, because you have me actually engaging with you. And now I'm going to say thank you for coming out here and doing your job to contribute to democracy. Now I'm going to go back and be with my family so that I can get back to work on contributing to democracy when I come home from vacation.
I don't know. I'm kind of torn with this video. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Kian. I enjoyed it. I would never do it. I would never interrupt his family life. I just wouldn't. I don't care who you are. But the thing is, he's got a beef with him because he got arrested, apparently. And Trudeau, I got a beef with him, too. He called me systemically racism. But I'd never confront him on the beach with his child.
What's that?